Hello, friends. When Lenin died in 1924, he left behind two things: a revolutionary legacy and a giant political mess. With no clear successor, the Bolshevik Party quickly became a battleground for power, and let me tell you, it was messier than a Russian winter mudslide. At the center of this political drama were two towering figures: Leon Trotsky and Joseph Stalin. On paper, Trotsky seemed like the obvious heir. He was a brilliant thinker, a war hero, and the man who essentially built the Red Army, helping secure the Bolshevik victory in the Civil War. He was also Lenin's closest ally during the revolution, a man with theoretical brilliance and charisma. Stalin, on the other hand, was seen by many as more of a bureaucratic workhorse, efficient but lacking the theoretical flair of Trotsky. He wasn't the man writing eloquent essays or dazzling crowds with fiery speeches. No, Stalin was the guy quietly pulling the strings in the back room, making sure he controlled who got what job and who stayed in power. But here's the thing: Stalin had the edge where it mattered: political cunning. While Trotsky was busy writing pamphlets and delivering speeches, Stalin was outmaneuvering him. As general secretary, Stalin controlled party appointments, meaning he had loyal allies in key positions. He knew how to play the long game, promoting supporters, isolating rivals, and turning the bureaucracy into his personal power base. To make matters worse for Trotsky, he wasn't exactly a people person. His arrogance and intellectual elitism made him unpopular with many Bolsheviks. Stalin, meanwhile, crafted an image of being the man of the people, reliable, humble, and most importantly, Lenin's true ideological successor. But here's where it gets juicy. Lenin had actually distrusted Stalin. In his testament, Lenin had warned the party about Stalin's crudeness and dangerous thirst for power. However, when Lenin's final letter was read to the Bolshevik leadership, Stalin brushed it off as nothing more than a minor critique, while Trotsky failed to act decisively. Then came the alliances and backstabbing. Stalin, teaming up with Lev Kamenev and Grigory Zinoviev, formed a triangular power bloc. Together, they undermined Trotsky, painting him as out of touch and power-hungry. They exploited Trotsky's unpopularity among party members, portraying him as an aloof intellectual who had grown detached from the working class. Trotsky, despite being the intellectual giant, made tactical blunders. He missed Lenin's funeral, giving Stalin a perfect opportunity to play the grieving, loyal comrade, a move that cemented his public image as Lenin's true successor. By 1925, Trotsky was politically isolated. Stalin, along with Kamenev and Zinoviev, stripped him of key roles and gradually pushed him out of the inner circle. And the worst part? Trotsky didn't see it coming, at least not fast enough. As the power struggle raged on, Stalin began marginalizing his former allies as well. Once he was done using Kamenev and Zinoviev to sideline Trotsky, he turned on them too. Because, why stop at just one betrayal? By the late 1920s, Trotsky was forced into exile, leaving Stalin as the undisputed leader of the Soviet Union. The man who had once stood beside Lenin as a revolutionary hero was now persona non grata, while Stalin tightened his grip over the party. But the rivalry between Stalin and Trotsky wasn't over yet. Even from exile, Trotsky remained a thorn in Stalin's side, writing scathing critiques of Stalin's authoritarian rule. And Stalin? Well, let's just say he had a long memory and a short temper. But that, my friends, is a story for next time.